So I like to Google candidates. It's sort of a pastime for me. Sometimes it's been very fruitful, like with Alibaz Reba, the coat hanger abortion girl. Sometimes it's not so fruitful. This time I'm going to tell you about now was not one of those times. It was very fruitful. A simple little Google search I did sent me down a rabbit hole for like half a week. But I'm glad I did it. I was looking through Edmonton Liberal candidates. They're mostly boring individuals, and frankly in politics that's good. Then I Googled Tariq Chaudary. Chaudary is the Liberal candidate in the Edmonton riding of Riverbend. It's a middle-class kind of neighborhood. I was expecting really nothing. Then I stumbled across a website called BuildTheDream.ca. They document all things to do with radical Islam. They even do this at the local level. After a lot of reading, perusing more Arabic words than a country girl ever thought she would, I came across a post mentioning Tariq Chaudary as the organizer of an event that tried to get an Imam named Zakir Naik into the country in July of 2010. I kept looking and I found the original Edmonton Journal advertisement with Chowdary's name and his phone number listed as the organizer. I even thought I'd call the number that was associated, and I left a message looking for clarity. Now, no one's called me back, and that was 4 days ago. In the meantime, I wanted to know exactly who Zakir Naik was, so back to my trusty Google machine I went. I learned a lot, not much of it was good. Zakir Naik is from India, and he's a radical hate preacher. He's a Mumbai-based televangelist with a network ironically named Peace TV. Ironic because he once expressed allegiance to Osama Bin Laden. Here.
As I said, bombing in Nigeria, American consulate, Osama Bin Laden, headlines. Did or not, we don't know. But if you ask my view, if he's on the truth, if he's fighting the enemies of Islam, I'm for him. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not in touch with him. I don't know him personally. I read newspapers. If he's terrorizing the terrorist, if he's terrorizing America, the terrorist, biggest terrorist, I'm with him.
And he's an Islamic supremacist. He knows Islam will take over the world. Here.
Islam, the religion of truth, will prevail over all the other ways of life. Kulle, all the other ways of life, whether it be communism, secularism, Christianism, Judaism, Hinduism. Islam is destined to supersede all, to master them all.
He thinks child marriage is okay as long as a poor little girl has reached puberty. Here.
According to the Islamic Sharia, moment a lady reaches puberty and a gent reaches puberty, they can marry.
YouTube is literally polluted with Zakir Naik. He's got some interesting views on apostasy, interesting as in murderous. His ideas on Judaism are equally, well, murderous. But the Canadian government stepped in late June of 2010 and blocked Zakir Naik from coming into the country. It's a move the British government also made. This step stopped the event Chaudary was associated with from ever happening. But this is not a case of no harm, no foul. How could Tariq Chaudary not have known he was trying to organize an event to give a pulpit to a hate preacher? I mean, I knew right away what Zakir Naik was all about, and I didn't have to look that hard. I mean, this Naik guy is the Fred Phelps of Islam. So what's my point in all this? Well, this mess wasn't even remotely hard to find, which leaves me with serious suspicions that the Liberals had to have known what Chaudary tried to organize way back in 2010. This last week, Conservatives dropped the seat candidate for musing that gays could be converted. It was national news for a full news cycle. Imagine if a Conservative tried to host the Westboro Baptists. That's what this is like. Here we have a Liberal candidate organizing an event with a Muslim hate preacher. I hope I won't be the only person talking about this, but I suspect the old adage may be true once again. If it's not a Tory, it is not a story. For TheRebel.Media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Ow! We're building a studio. Help us out. Click here or visit BuildTheDream.ca.